Welcome back to another episode. Boron, lost in the sea of stars. Just preparing to. This will be a short episode today. Max of 2 hours if. I'm just preparing to upgrade to asteroid. Not sure if I got all the. I don't think I've got all the necessary things I want to, but let's see.
It appears that this laboratory came pre-installed with a safe deposit storage facility. If you ever find yourself in possession of objects of dubious origin, do not hesitate to leave them here. You may even be able to order your pilots to deposit their personal inventory.
How's it going? Did curiosity get the better of you? Excellent! How's it going? So, here's what I've learned from the Alliance of the Word about the reconnected systems. The outcasts and criminals seek safe haven with the free families, while the proud families organize under the High Patriarch Zyarth. The patriarchal court is quite aloof and too isolated to interfere. A lot of well-connected parties try to influence politics there, and as political outsiders, we won't stand a chance. The free families, however, are a messy bunch. Political structures here are quite obscure, but they also are not as established. Nevertheless, they are a formidable force and can turn the tide for the split. This is why we need to establish better connections there, to learn how to use the political situation for our benefit. It won't be easy. From what I've gathered, most split are not particularly keen on working with outsiders. The most important event in recent split history was the battle at the Fires of Defeat. With this decisive battle, the Zyarth Patriarchy subdued a coalition of free families. The Patriarchy has already established a court and their own police force within Free Family space.
What's your plan?
I'll take a ship to their trade station to learn more about the intricacies of their economy. Bozo will help me work through their data.
I must say, I am quite curious on what can be deduced from reading company registrations and financial movements.
With the reconnection of the gates, there are still some split who are concluding their business here in order to return to their families and culture. In order to learn more about them, you should offer a ship as a means of transport. Of course not. I have found one split in particular who, I suspect, is well connected with either the free families or the patriarchy occupation there. He aroused some suspicion. Apparently, he makes the trip regularly under different names, so he could be some sort of smuggler who potentially has ties to the other side. You should help him out in order to learn more about him. Maybe befriend him in order to make him share his connections.
Be careful not to accidentally join his unlawful smuggling operation while transporting him.
That's all I have for you at the moment. He requests to be transported in an S-size ship. I'll update you on his position as soon as I know more.
Cannot take a S-size ship, especially when I'm full of illegal stuff. Oh, are they dead yet? What the? Oh, I don't have the engines. I don't have the engines.
Can I help? Sir.
18, 18, not less than 8. Come on, 18. Thank you.
Small drop drone.
Hey, hi Shadow. Advice for a new player on X4? No, it's hard because advice in what aspect, money-wise, or how to start Empire? There's several ways. Money-wise, you could start with mining, or you could start with just picking up, which is the quickest way of making money. Picking up drops in a conflict area, and let's say for a need conflict, so war faction or factions that are in a war state. So Holy Vision. So these guys are in a state of war with the Pyramid faction. So the quickest way to make and find the interesting modules is here, where they always have, for example, I've got my ship there, grabbing any drops that they from ships that get destroyed in a war. And I've got this ship for long, almost since the beginning. I was just collecting drops. And then you'll find the good models, and you can sell that, so you could make a quick money. Also, so this is a conflict area. That also is a conflict area, and as you can see, they are fighting each other. And the beauty is you don't need to be involved, so as long as you don't get in front of their shots, you are safe. So the starting point, and also to get the important ship modifications. Just look at the conflict areas like this one. So you got Holy Vision, 26 Claim, and Pio's Mists 2 as a good area for the conflict areas. So you could, instead of mining or trading, you could start just picking up drops and sell those drops on any station. And some of the drops will be Yeah, yeah. Some of the drops are good because allows you to upgrade the ships eventually. There are several ways of doing it. To be honest, this is just one and a quick one because you know, some of the models are nice, some of the models are just basic stuff, or some of the models, some of the drops are basic stuff. But then with the mods you can come to this console and upgrade the ships. Let's say um, so you can see the numbers in my pocket, and all this is not because I've picked up all those drops individually, but I pick up initially the ones and then I left the ships doing the same. And it's easy to it is easy to set up a ship to pick up the drops. Other conflict areas, we got this, which for beginnings is quite hard here, but Gatsofune, there's a conflict between Xenon and Terrans, and Xenon eventually will expand if you don't help them. And this is one conflict area beginning of the game. And if you are not strong enough, then Xenon will start taking over these sectors. The conflict area, I cannot say that. Attica Zva, cannot pronounce it. Choice. So, just a reference. Argon Prime is the next system. And this is the entry point for Xenon in this area. As you can see, I got my station there, taking over of that gate to clean up the destroy old Xenon, not get into the system. And also, the problem here is you'll be shot. Yeah, you'll be shot by. You are enemy of Xenon, and Xenon is enemy of everyone. So the safest way of getting drops and getting a good start is, you know, for me. I've done trading, I've done mining. The mining, you could say, you just mine the crystals rather than the ore and what's the other one? I can't remember now. Yeah, the ores or my materials. I can't remember the name now. But if you mine crystals, and the crystals are identifiable on the asteroids, kind of a blip or a visual thing, those are also give a good back, you know, to good money if traded, if sold in any station. But the safest way is to go to the pyramid space, to the conflict areas, and just wait for them to clash. Pyramid space, that the pink one. So between Polyvision, Pontifex Claim, and Pious Mists is the best area to pick up. Waiting for drops, and as soon as it gets a drop, it picks up. Now, some of the drops might be illegal, so just be careful with that. And if you see, you know, all those yellowish or orange ones are illegal. I cannot get caught in a small ship or medium ship with this stuff, otherwise I'll get in trouble. But everything else is fair play. So all just everything that I've got on my wallet at the moment is that value. If I sold everything, it'll be 87 million. But I've been collecting them, and because I used for ship upgrades, so that's why I cannot fly small ships or medium ships unless I do this. Let's say what's a small ship. I just upgraded this, and I applied the illegal wear concealment mode, so 100% concealment, so I can fly this ship in any place, and police will interact, but police won't detect that I've got illegal stuff with me. That's the only way I can fly a small ship or a medium ship without having to drop all the stuff in the player base, which is where I'm standing at the moment, where I'm walking. I got several. I got several. The one that I use most is let's say I've got a medium one, and I've got a kind of between a M and L. I don't even remember where I left it, but I think it was somewhere here. Imperium is the one that I use most. Imperium is part of a DLC, and is initially I didn't like the ship too much because it looked weak, but then I understand how it works, so it's for me it's one of the best ships in the game, Imperium, and is the cheapest DLC that. Okay, let me find my ship because I cannot remember where I dropped it. There. Right there in the middle of nowhere. Let's teleport there.
Entering system. Grand
Got a lock on his current location. Transmitting data now.
Yeah, this is it. Yeah, this is one of the cheapest DLCs that Ubisoft has, and provides one of the best ships. It is not strong, it is fast, and once fully updated or fully upgraded, it's a bloody awesome ship. And I've got a mix of models, so you could see on top and sideways it has Terran shields, and the engine is split engine. But the best of it is the weaponry, and you can take any K or I with this ship. You cannot be on the receiving end because it is not strong enough, but sufficient once upgraded. You can take several shots without being destroyed. And if you look at my initial streams, you'll see me losing one of these, the original one. I lost it thinking, okay, I'm taking this guy, and then another K appears from behind. I didn't notice, got in range and just obliterated me. And they destroyed the engine, and once the engine is destroyed, then it takes some time to repair, and it was sufficient to be destroyed. But yeah, for me, Imperium is one of the best ships in the game. Yeah, yeah. My on this game, on this game, I started my first capital ship was a builder, and I still have it somewhere. Let me get to ships. Is there? Is there helping the? That was my first capital ship, and is a builder. The reason was, or the reason is simple. The fastest way you got to train a crew is when crew is exposed to repairs. So if the crew is exposed, let's say your ship gets damaged, and they need to repair the hull or engines or shields, so they get trained. So the stars, they start evolving the stars skills. I mean, so. And the reason I chose my first capital ship here, a builder, is when you build stations, they get trained. Service crew get trained. As you can see, most of them are at least 4 stars now, and all are specialists now. So I then now transfer them from the builder to the, let's say, carrier or other ships, and the more stars you've got, the more specialists you got on your ship, the faster it will be to repair. So there's a trade-off. My second capital ship, I lost it. It also is on stream some time ago. I lost it fighting or attempting to destroy a xenon shipyard or wharf. I think it was a wharf. Even with all all crew maxed out and the stuff wasn't good enough. They destroyed the engines, then they destroyed the shields, and that the ship was gone. Yeah, but to me, this one is one of the best ships. Other ship that I use is the Hydra, because I'm Boron. I tend to use the. Come on, Hydra. Where's my precious? I called my precious because I've been upgrading it. And just that one. Come on. Stay safe.
Entering system. Windfall.
Yeah. This is fully upgraded. Well, not fully upgraded because I don't have all the mods yet, but this is one of the that I use also most. If I'm not in the Imperium, then I'm on this one. So depends on the objective. And they are repairing this station that was damaged during the conflict with a big. I mean, not the ship. The station is repairing itself with the help of no one else. Oh, okay, just repairing itself. Fine. So your current ship is Nemesis then. Not sure if I got advanced satellites in my ship. Mm-hmm. Nemesis Vanguard. 4 bolters, an ion, and 2 flux, yeah. That wonder, I don't think I bought all the blueprints, so but let me check. What is happening there? Right. So this one wants me to drop advanced satellite here.
Entering Windfall.
No, I don't think I've
4.
got them.
Aurora
Nemesis.
stream.
Actually, I cannot remember that. Not able to remember, but let me check one of the. Hi Daniel, how are you doing? Aha, yeah. So this is a good one. But you can find ships in space though. You can find some ships in space as well. Yeah, let me follow where my ship goes, just in case. Sometimes it goes through minefields, and I don't want that. Let me check the. Yeah, all good, mate. All good. Just one more hour, and I got to go. Yeah, all fine.
Hydra. Entering system. Black hole sun.
think before I turn the Terrans against me, I think I need to confirm if I got all the blueprints that they've got, just to make sure before completing the Terran missions. There you go.
Entering system. Second contact.
Uh-oh. Oh, you got inside the bloody thing. Gee. Oh, shield. You got damaged, right? You damaged the bloody ship. No. Oh, 100%, alright. So it was just shields. Wipe out in all the shields.
Entering system. The void.
The easiest way is to assign them to a station. Unless you don't have a station yet. Then it's auto mining. And yeah, does depend on the skill of the captain.
Danger. Hazardous region detected.
If you got let's say, I'll show you. If you got a station, your player HQ, if you got a player HQ, if you reach that level now, again, oh, right.
The satellite connected to the Secret Service. Now, let's see this same in red.
Okay, let me check one of my stations here. Right, this is for me is a silo. I call silo. This is a trading station, but I call silo. So I accumulate. This is a warehouse basically. Is internal warehouse. So nothing, no factions trade with this station. Just my ships or the stations. And same goes with this. So I got one for resources, and this one is specific just for this one is specific just for resources. Oops. And that one is specific just for items. So if I go to logical view, this guy's trades only, you know, items required for shipyards and stuff like that. And I've got this one, which is just resources. So if we got logical view, we got well, I couldn't remember the word early on. Silicon. Right. So if you got the station, it's easy with the station, but this is that one. So I've got two groups. So these two are mining, and these two are selling. So a sign is just, let's stop this guy, remove. So he's not assigned to anything. So this guy is not assigned to anything. But I normally assign to one of the things. So I assign as a miner, and I then assign one of the groups. Since I've got one ship already on mining, so this is the only mining group that I've got available. And from that point, it will mine Nvidium or silicon in up to 3 sectors away, up to 3 jumps away. So you basically will fetch the ore or whatever the requirement is. You can define. You can just go there and select. Oh no, you are not going to mine all that stuff. You're going to mine just silicon. or just leave automatic, and the station manager will decide what tour is as a priority. Other thing is you could, if you don't have a station, let's remove this one. Okay, sorry, remove the assignment as well. I don't have an area where. Oh, you see, a free ship. Got a free ship there. I want to take over, and that's because of being in a conflict area. I could go there and claim the ship, or send a. But let's get that miner thing going. This guy. Was this? Yeah. What's the system? Attack is whatever. Right. Local auto mining, so you know his skills, the captain's skills are not that good, and for advanced auto, I think he'll do though. So, let's say, yeah, just silicon. No, I don't want that one. I want this one. Yeah, that one. No, I've not used this. I always use the miners as once I got the station and I start mining, and I assign them as a group. So, have you got the player HQ? What is waiting there? Oh, he's dropping the stuff.
Requesting permission to dock. Docking permission granted.
Oh, you're empty. Well, let's force him to go there then. Oh, remove that one. That's why. The execution trade. Come on. Let's go there.
Entering system. Second contact.
Yeah, just 2 stars is not good enough.
Can I help?
I don't have a 3-star thing. Seminar.
Goodbye.
And what are you doing? Yeah, still trailing. Right.
The ship will be undocking soon.
Fabian.
Can I help?
Hi, Zero. How you doing? Yeah, it's going to take time to get there now, but we'll get there eventually. So this guy goes that way. I think trading. Your problem is after it fills up the well, after it fills up with ore, you won't be able to sell. Is that the problem? This is not there. Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wow. Are we going? Oh god. AI is funny. AI is funny. Alright, so public bribe a public official. And what we are talking? What mission we're talking now? Ah, the Terrans ones. Let me dock that precious there. Dock and wait. One other thing about mining ships. You can get free mining ships by doing stations, by building stations. And initially it's quite difficult to build a station if you don't have the blueprints and models, so it's not a starter thing, but it's a kind of when you start to move from the starting point to a medium level. If you got, let's say, 10 million in your account, or about ideally 20 million in your account, then you can easily start building stations. And why I'm saying that, sorry, is, for example, this is the missions available on this system. That I've got this one, so, and I'm going to accept it because I can build all this stuff.
Entering system, Argon Prime.
So let's accept that one. And another one. Build a station. Open up. So max 21 million. Yeah, as I said, it's if you want to make money fast, this is the way. It's hard at the beginning, but as soon as you got your first station built, and then it's just rolling and rolling and rolling. So I can accept multiple missions to build stations. Well, now you could say, oh, I've got 3 billion or 4 billion. Yeah, but that was rolling, building stations, and then have my own stations. And now I've got shipyards, which makes all the money. All the shipyards are making money. So, but yeah, my first, and I think you can see that in one of the streams, early streams, only had 10 or something, 10 or 15 million, so not even sufficient for the entire thing. But I managed to build the first station, and that was then was the next, then was the next, and so on. And with those missions, I'll look at my missions list. Alright, so this only gives the money. Only gives money. And also only money. And also money. Well, everyone is offering you money. Looks like. Yeah, money. So I want to show you. A thing, and it's not showing. All right. Great. Oh, another one.
I knew I could count on you.
So you can accept all of them, and will be listed. But what I was saying is,
Entering system.
some of these
Logic
missions,
off, faith.
some of these missions is not just about money. Some of the missions gives you a mining ship. Always give you always. Some of the missions give you a mining ship, and that mining ship comes with a good captain, 3 or 4 stars captain, and a specialized crew. So some of the miners that I've got mining in space, my initial miners were through those missions. Hey, what's happening here? Oh, okay. Just no biggie. So that's one way of getting good mining ships and with a good crew. As you can see, this was not one of them. I purchased this one or built this one. So the crew is Boron. If it was a Argon crew, then it will be from one of those missions. You build a station, and in reward they give you the ship with a crew. I was hoping to see one of them, but no, I don't have any mission with that. So this guy is one frigate, 2 heavies, and 1 fighter. Let's activate this one.
Requesting immediate backup.
And you got that thing delivered where? There. Sorry, was what? 1 or 2? 1, 2, 4, right. I think I've got ships there anyway. Oh, can't build anywhere. So 1, 2. And 4. So this one is easy, so 18 million. Just get it out of my way. Are we mining now? Let me get this. Yep. It's mining. Supposedly. Doesn't look like mining much. Doesn't seem to be doing much, this one. Hi, Laszlo. What the hell is doing? Flying? You're not even flying. Other resources. I mean, compete against the AI. I've not done much of mining. Personally, I've not done much, spent much time mining. I just let them do whatever they do. Because on this stream, and if you look at from beginning, you'll see me gathering drops. Because there are several ways of you can make money in the game, and either trading or mining. And mining was not one of my things. I didn't spend much time. I don't even know the entire. Oh, I see. No, I've not seen it. A second. There you go. Yeah, because I'm doing multi-stream, so oh, I see. Now I understand what you say. Okay, so I cannot be here then. But I've seen this guy's mining when I was in the ship. So unless that's a new thing, but he's doing something. Not much though.
Magnetar.
But as I said,
Mineral.
I've not done much
Sentinel.
mining. I just I tend to focus on on the plots and gathering the drops. Yeah. Looks like he's not doing much, and I tend to leave them alone, and I just focus on what I'm doing, and not to be present. And probably that's why he's not doing much. So if I go back to my precious, where that thing is. And as I said earlier, I tend to build a station and then order them to support or mine for the the manager, station manager. So that's a miner. Those are traders. So I tend to assign the miners to a station and then let them do whatever they do best. Yeah, yeah. So there's some. It's like you set up a station in a gate, or you have your ships protecting a gate from xenon, and you cannot be in a sector because of friendly fire. And even if you do a live stream, the friendly fire will be active. It's a bit annoying. And the last thing you want is your ships or station fire at another faction that you are friendly, and you lose the entire rep with that faction or factions just because of friendly fire. That's the annoying bit in X4, but they have not fixed that for since beginning. Not even X4 existed, so they won't be fixing any time in the next 200 years. Don't expect that to be fixed. Oh, finally, you can see something. But it's going to take some time to fill this up, so I'm going to, and I'm running out of time, so I'm going to get on my precious ship. Where is that thing? I just want to get the Terrans. Yeah. I just question sometimes if they really. It's not. I think it's not a matter of will, but matter of knowledge. It's more the case of a matter of knowledge. I think they don't know how. It's like the AI has been a problem, not just on X4 but X3 and so on. Always been a problem. Okay, let's go back to my special or precious, that one, teleport.
Entering system. The void.
Oh, we need to bribe someone, right? Other ships should be ready by now, so let's get them done. Oh, come on. And that got sorry, get that mission done. Sorry.
Hydra.
Who are you? Ah, forgive me. My schedule is quite busy. It is easy to lose track in all this administrative madness. So, what can I do for you?
Before you try to bribe him, perhaps you should sound him out on some pertinent topics.
Yeah, good night, Laszlo. I think it's much more a matter of will or possible a matter of don't know how, because you can find modes that fix the friendly fire and all other behaviors that should be part of the game itself, but they are not. So not sure if it's done on purpose, but looks like done on purpose because they don't know how. And they rely on modes to come up and fix the game, which is a bit of lame because it should be fixed by default with part of the game. But and the excuse is, you know, friendly fire always have been a problem and still is a problem. But oh, it's not a problem. It's meant to be like that. It's arguably not a good. Not a good excuse. I think it still is excuse. So I don't think it's a problem with calculation. It's a problem of will or don't know how to fix the issues. So friendly fire is one. AI path finding, despite that they've been improving, but still is a bigger problem. And also attacking stations with the destroyers is a big problem. And they have, in fact, they've improved with the latest patch, but still is not good enough. Is really bad, and players will lose destroyers when attacking stations, regardless what command they give. So I think it's more a case of don't know how, and then let's hope that someone creates a mode that fixes the game. So it's more a case of knowledge than the CPU power, in my view. Alright, so options.
The Antigone Republic is an inspiring example of human self-determination. Looking at everything we have achieved, I can't help but be proud of its people. We have risen above petty squabbles and have put the interests of the public first. To see an entity of such considerable power, both economically and politically, arise from what was undoubtedly a most stressful and divisive time in history, fills me with bright optimism.
You know, that's a good point, because if you let an NPC fly in your ship, you got a different way of fly, or it flies differently than if you are in the command of your ship and you rely on autopilot to move. And on autopilot, it's a lot better than having an NPC flying your ship. It's funny, but at the same time it's odd, because you know the autopilot flies better than the NPC. So yeah, it's a bit odd why they don't apply the same rule. Yeah, I've noticed that, and I generally don't fly on autopilot. I prefer to, because I'll be faster than autopilot, or rely on NPC to fly. But sometimes I just want to focus on different stuff, and I let the captain do whatever he wants to do and crashes or whatever he does. And sometimes it's funny, other times it's just beyond madness and annoying. But I've noticed that autopilot flies the ship a lot better than the NPC does. And yeah, it's odd. And why don't Egosoft apply the same rule and you know, put the NPC flying autopilot. Because it does fly better. Sometimes he crashes against the asteroids and the stations. Yeah, that happens. But yeah, NPCs are really a nightmare. Even with the 5 stars or 1 star, the difference is minimal. I don't see much difference other than okay, you can jump 3 or 4 or 5 sectors away, and that's it. Yeah, it's a bit weird. Again, I think it depends on Will having the things fixed, or I'm started to think that it's more a case of they don't know how to fix. Because it's been for decades. It's not a problem of yesterday's patch or 2 years ago patch, or has been decades of the same problem. So it's a matter of knowledge. I don't think that they've got the knowledge to fix the issue.
We have had our differences with the Argon government in the past. Initially, they wanted us back in the fold. Antigone Memorial, our home system, was significant to them because of its location and its importance to their data infrastructure. After lengthy talks, we agreed terms, largely because the jump gate shutdown had changed the gate connections, making Antigone Memorial's current position less valuable to the Argon. Both parties eventually realized that there was no way of putting the genie back into the bottle, and there was nothing to gain from fighting amongst ourselves. Not when there's actual enemies at our gates. Now we look out for each other. Politics isn't a zero-sum game after all. Now, Terran arrogance will come back to haunt us all. It is no secret that historically, relations between the Argon Federation and the Terran authorities have been tense. And more recently, the Terran Protectorate has shown a blatant disregard for Antigone's sovereignty as well. It would pain me to see my people caught in the crossfire between the two factions, should things escalate.
Whoa! Hold up a minute there, partner. The satellite has intercepted some encrypted communications between this office and the Argon Counter-Espionage Department. It took me some time to make sense of what I have here, but this is definitely some sort of sting. This guy isn't looking to sell intelligence. He wants to catch Terran interference. Oh, we messed up. Abort this operation.
Oh dear.
Yes, what is it you were saying?
The weather is good. Have you seen the weather outside the window?
Are you alright?
Yeah.
Eating already?
I need a coffee. I'm still waking up. Stay there. Come on. Let me run away.
Oh, that was too close for comfort. I think it's best if we don't stick around.
Ah. I was thinking about the coffee. Right. My precious.
We need to perform a transfer.
Yes, you got your ship stacked.
Great work.
Thank you. Mission done. At least the ships will deliver. I think I'm going to fly this one, just in case that we're going to have some visitors. Or
Hydra.
right, so where are we? Right. Oh, we're in the void. Oh, that's fine.
Hydra.
Requesting permission to dock. Docking permission granted.
Welcome. Thank you for watching. Right, so where I need to go? Anywhere? Where's the rest of the mission now? Oh. Oh, I cannot complete that one first. I need to do this one. Damn. Otherwise the Terrans will be quite annoyed. Right, assemble fluid. First 1 and 6. Right. Where's the Terran mission? Terran. Yeah, it looks like that one is gone. For now.
Thank you for verifying that this lead was a dead end. It would have been too risky to send one of our own agents, but we had to be sure nonetheless. We will make sure we properly compensate you for exposing yourself to these risks once you have completed your task.
Wow. More?
The Protectorate suspected something was off about this. They were using us as a proxy, knowing that nothing tangible could be traced back to them.
Now, since we did not obtain any useful intelligence, we will have to approach this from a different angle. Although the Antigone Memorial System now belongs to the Antigone Republic, its major planet, Sandwell, is still under Argon jurisdiction. Sandwell, as hostile an environment as it is host to the biggest data archive in the Argon Federation. Accessing it could unearth invaluable strategic information. It is understandable, therefore, that the security of this underground complex is very tight. Luckily, we won't have to access the planetary archive itself. According to our reports, the Antigone Republic operates a relay station with direct access to the Sandwell archives. It was set up at an undisclosed location to maintain contact between the planetary archives and distant Argon fleets. You will help us find that relay station. Doing so will require a security decryption system with which to hack into Argon systems, as well as an EMP bomb and a spacesuit bomb launcher. I see you already have these items with you.
I'm always prepared.
Well done for coming prepared.
I should be, you know. Pay rise, please.
Be careful though. Most factions don't really tolerate people using this kind of hacking equipment, so don't let yourself get caught with one of them.
Ah, come on.
From what we've seen so far, we shouldn't expect our Terran friends to have our backs out here.
The security decryption system makes it possible for us to access
Not sure if
the
I got
station's
though.
internal workforce database in order to rewrite
Yeah.
job offers. We may not know which station access the relay.
Especially in
but
a ship
someone
that
on the
has
Argon
concealment,
payroll
so I
definitely
can
does.
carry everything.
The Argon
Illegals too.
Federation would not delegate maintenance to any external services. So if we convincingly
That's why it's my
fabricated a
precious.
stress call, their response will give away the station's location. I'm sending the relevant information now.
Alright, let's go
Let
there
Dal
then.
have a look.
You know, the Argon
Too much
Federation is
shots.
careful about disclosing that
Let's
relay
talk
station's
more
location
action.
for a reason. The Sandwell archives hold critical information on Argon tech, message logs, payroll information, business transactions, and the like. The fact that those servers are stationed in Republic space has been responsible for heated political standoffs on more than one occasion. Access to the archives isn't being held to ransom exactly, but the Antigone Republic guaranteeing its security and data integrity is a powerful incentive for peaceful coexistence. Should the Terrans manage to breach Antigone security,
Erebus.
not only could the
destroyer. I don't.
In the Argon,
I cannot
the
identify that one.
fallout resulting from a leak could potentially be even more damaging.
Entering system. Second contact.
Woo! Too fast. Too bloody fast. Yeah, I need to slow down. No chance. No chance. Come on. Slow down. Ah, he's there. Oh, okay. I thought it was a bit far. That's no fun. A robust destroyer. What? Is that the mods destroyer? Oi! What is struggling?
Accelerator. Second contact. 7.
Get in there.
Docking granted.
Hey, go down. Low. Go down. Thank you.
Hydra.
I think okay. Anyway, it's goodbye. I only have one. I need more. I don't have. I do. Was it the encryption or bypass? I never know which one is which. Oh, did I? Wrong one.
Good work. I can see the repair request logged into their internal system. But in order to get it to actually register as a job offer, we'll have to force their hand. First, get out of here before someone spots you. Then, create a signal for one of their repair teams to find. That leak will get them to notice the job offer. hacked into the wrong interface. Look for the repair terminal.
Shut up.
Priority spotted.
Hello.
Hello there.
Right on time. Yeah. I knew that it landed on the wrong way, but hey. You're looking for me already.
Striking.
Hydra.
Looks like you won't be going home. I'm not afraid of you.
Excusez-moi, s'il vous plaît. Merci beaucoup. Right. And dock. Fly to where? Oh, there, right. Let's see. Let me remove the orders. Stand here. No, fly away.
Hydra.
Don't move anywhere. I'll be back.
Now, use an EMP to create a breach and then scan it. Oh, and make sure there's no station security around. You'd be torn apart in your flimsy spacesuit.
No, we don't want that. Why send me in a ship when it sends me back to the bloody thing? I could have just flown there with a, spacesuit.
Spacesuit EMP.
Come on.
You better fall back while I finish things up.
What do you mean fall back? Oh, where's my station? My station, my
I
ship.
see things are proceeding as planned.
Oh
Now
god.
we wait for a repair crew to take the bait. Go away!
I'm going.
Hydra.
Come on, move.
Empty space.
Yeah.
There they are! Looks like they're heading for the leak.
Cannot see from this distance. Yeah, their shields are expensive. Observe. I'm observing.
Mercury, Vanguard.
Ah, the beauty of AI flying ships. Like, I'm really observing it.
The database just confirmed that they're accepting the repair request. Follow them from a distance, and it will lead us right to the station in question.
Right.
Whoa! Whoa! Back off! If you spook them, this will all have been for nothing. Looks like you spooked them.
Ah!
Let's get out of here.
Right.
The trail went cold. Well, I suppose this is the downside of sending untrained personnel to do
Yes,
a
it is.
professional's job. Luckily, we were
Yeah,
able
lucky
to
that you are not here.
intercept some
Otherwise you'll be
short-range
blasted.
transmissions that gave away where they were heading. Always have a contingency. We still need you to dock at the station and do some reconnaissance work. See if you can pinpoint the location of the server room, but be inconspicuous about it.
Why don't you do it yourself? Professional.
Requesting permission to dock. Docking permission granted.
Entering system. The Void. Danger. Hazardous region detected. Entering system. Antigone Memorial.
Turn. Break turn. Okay, slow down then. Which is up, what is down? Seems to be up. I love this music. Yeah, seems to be busy, yeah?
Docking rent.
Ah, again, reverse. Lot of ships. They can build the Terran shields if you got the shipyard.
Successfully docked.
And the blueprints.
It's an honor to have you aboard.
Right, so okay, let's reset the. Where am I? Yep. Undock. Oh, bugger, wrong one. Oh, well, dock again.
Argon Wharf. Docking granted.
Get the right one now. Get up. Don't move.
Sir,
Hydra.
That's a lot of military ships they're keeping at the ready here.
Yeah. Going to be fun, I suppose. Did we get involved or not? Let's call my Imperium. Nah, leave it. Going to be fun, I think.
Entry only for authorized personnel. I need you to leave now.
I came here for a hot dog. Come on.
Looks like we won't be able to just waltz right in and snoop around.
Unsurprisingly, this station's security is tight. I'm confident that we can
There's
get you
space
access, though.
between
Give
her
the secret
and the
service
wall.
some time to set things up. We need to move a few of our assets into place and work on forging the necessary security clearance. While we prepare the infiltration, we want you to complete some tasks for us. They will help weaken the Argon Federation's position without showing our hand.
But
We have been running a program to fund and arm organizations opposing the Argon Federation, and we intend for them to play a part in the next stage of our operation. You will supply them with whatever they need to assist with our undertaking. In addition, we also aim to undermine the Argon Federation's economic position, set up a station that undercuts their most profitable exported wares, and the ensuing financial losses will weaken them. Death by 1,000 cuts. I'm sending Dal the relevant briefings as we speak.
traitor. Can I get my hot dog now? No, not yet. Let's see if I got all the blueprints of these guys anyway. I must have all blueprints, but and I need to do that with the Terrans as well before I lose them.
It's an honor to see you here.
Yeah. Thank you.
Good luck out there. It's an honor to see you here.
Oh, I don't. Aha. So that's the thing I was looking at. Couldn't find where. Oh, I don't have everything. No. D. One. I need to do this with the Terrans as well. So I'm probably going to jump to Terran space to get this done. Confirm that I've got it.
Good luck out there.
Oh, we get there. Terran.
Entering system. Sol. Mako.
Hello there.
It's an honor to see you here.
But,
Good luck out there. It's an honor to see you here.
looks like I've got everything. Right. Yep.
Good luck out there.
Alright, I got all Terran blueprints, so I'm happy. These you guys.
Hello there.
Entering system. Antigone Memorial.
What do you mean by deliver a fully docked ship?
Hydra.
What are you talking about? Deliver what? I'm not going to give away my own ship. Oh, okay. So I need a tower. Operation Draco. I saved the thing just to look at the setup later on. I just pulls. No big deal. Nothing special. Right. And you want that ship delivered where? Very far.
Requesting permission to dock. Docking permission granted.
But I also need to close this session. So you want this there. Bye. Need to follow the ship or? Probably. Let's follow the ship then. Where you go? Ship is that way. I don't need a tour here. Just go straight to the point. Cannot see the ship anymore. Down there. Finally. Really?
Entering system. The void. Entering system. Second contact.
it's so... Come on, move. Right.
Hydra.
Off. Wow. Sensitive beast.
Entering system. Argon Prime.
It's the ship. I think we are in front of it now.
Entering system. Matikva's Faith.
Oops. Ah, just Kha'ak. Not biggie. And I pressed the wrong button.
Queen's Guard.
Hello. How you doing? I'll bring you peace.
Try harder next time. I won't let you get away with that. You're finished.
Good done.
Queen's Guard.
There. Spaceship is going there. Fine. Get this one down. Let's bring the turrets online.
Thanks for your help.
You're welcome. Too easy. Anyone? Anyone else?
Thanks for your help.
You're welcome. Weapons offline, turrets offline. Save game on wrong moment, as usual.
Entering system. Nobilius Memorial.
And this is a system where... it's not one, no. It's not. I thought it was a different one. What is up, what is down? No, this is down, up. What requirement? I need to be in the ship.
Minotaur. Sentinel.
Really? Oi! Probably need to be in the ship. Hey, I'm in the ship now.
Sir?
Move. What I'm missing? Don't tell me. I'm missing right. I'm missing stuff. That's a bugger. Hey, stop following me. Let's go back to the mission then. No, this is not the thing, right? Okay, 10 drones, 100 missiles, missile components. And, right. Oh well. Go back to Precious. That, 100 missiles. Oops. 100 missiles. And was something else I can't remember now. Weapons. 20 weapons, right. I don't think I've got weapons there. Right. And come back here. Right. I think we'll see this tomorrow. Because I need to go. I need to close this session and different compromise this afternoon. So you guys next stream. Thank you for watching. Really appreciate. We appreciate your support, and see you tomorrow. So we'll see the continuation of this mission and
Hydra.
see what happens with the Discover Operations thing for the Terrans. Not a flying fish, but it's almost a flying fish. Alright. See you guys. Thank you for your support. See you tomorrow.